Howdy folks, welcome to episode 6. We're gonna continue working on our city here, and I don't think we got to drive the train around last time, did we? So let's do that first. We'll take a trip around. Alright, here we go. Let's go like this. Yeah, I don't think we got to drive it last time, so let's see, we'll go through town. Let's see what it looks like. I don't remember if we did. I think what we did is we watched it go through town. But yeah, we'll take a trip around. Let's see what we got here. Make sure that our switches are going left and left and left. There we go. See, this one is pointed to the right. The second one's pointed to the right. I like that it does the there we go. I like that it does the little thingy there. Well, that's a nice turn there, isn't it? Let's see if we can, yeah, we can watch from the back here. Cool. Come back a couple cars here at least. So yeah, we're gonna put some stuff up here. We're gonna fill up more of this. I want to try some of those downtown type thingies and see what those do. The downtown what do they call them? The blocks, the office blocks, or whatever. I don't remember what they call them. But there's some kind of building block. There we go. Cool. And we got our little parking lot. See, this is the view we're gonna have when we look. So it's like, you know, when you're building it, you're like trying to fill in like a million details and everything, thinking that it's gonna look barren or whatever. It's like you can't even see like the parking lot lines and stuff from here. So, and we'll get another track that goes underneath the other side of that bridge, too. Let's see what our... I think we did drive by the coal place and stuff, too, to see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I mean, that looks doable. Okay. And we might even do something over there, put a bridge across that. Oh, we gotta take out those trees, don't we? Definitely gotta fix that. See if we can go a little faster here. So you can really push it. Let's go back here. The kittens are making a ton of noise. A ton of noise today. Let's see. Yeah, I think we did do a little bit driving at the end of last one, but I don't think we got very far. I love that it does this with the camera. It's kind of cool how that works out. All right, so we did. Wow. That is really fast. Okay, we're gonna jump out of the train here in a second. We'll go past this town first, but I'm curious. I don't know if it'll crash itself once you've jumped out of it, because I know it just sat there doing laps last time. All right, we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go back to here, and we're gonna go back to build. There we go. All right, so one of the things we need to do is before we start putting more streets on here and stuff. I think what we can do is maybe have this come out this way past the farm and then go back in there. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we're gonna have to move the whatchamacallit. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here. Let's see if we can get it to split out here. Can we select? Let's select. There we go. That's where we want it to split out, right there. Alright, and then we're going to lay track. Oh, I guess that's going the other way, isn't it? No, let's go like this. There we go. Oh, it won't let me. No, it won't let me put it there. Okay, so we're going to do this. There we go. I guess we need to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Let's go like... Can we go like this? There we go. It'd be cool if they had like a, you know, hold the control key to draw in a perfectly straight line kind of thing. But I don't think that's the spirit of this game. and it's more fun when the track's all janky, isn't it? There we go. There it is. All right, cool. And then, so let's go back to props. Let's go back here. Did we make it between the... Yeah, we did make it past the windmill. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Can we flip the switch? Yeah, see, this is going to go that way. Oh, good, it is going to go that way. Assuming the train actually... Oh. Well, I guess that answers that question, doesn't it? All right. You know what? Let's get it running. Here. Let's see if we can place it on here. Oh, is it going to go backwards if I do that? There we go. Where'd it go? Where'd it put it? Oh, it put the back end there. Okay. Let's go in reverse. Can it move? Oh, I see. We're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go like that. There we go. We're just gonna let it move. Okay. So we're gonna get out of there, and then we're gonna go back to... There we go. See? Now it can be running around the place. So this is our commercial, residential, and city streets. What does the city streets do, I wonder? Okay. See, it does that. All right, we're going to delete these. Because we need to, here. Whoops, props. We need to delete that. And a couple more of these, too. Because we're going to put a bunch of... We're going to put a bunch of city stuff over here. And then we can... Can we put something right here? Let's put a big billboard. Is that this? Yeah, there we go. Let's see, people are waiting at the thing, right? You gotta force people to look at billboards, ugly billboards everywhere they go. Let's see, we'll put the small ones here. There we go. All right, and then let's get a railroad crossing for the streets. See, what I'm wondering is, let's try the commercial district. Let's see what happens when we do a commercial district over here. Does it do that and then it puts buildings in? Okay. See, it's putting them on that grid. Alright, and then we're gonna get... I want to see what it does, like, as far as repeating and stuff. Does it just repeat the same stuff? I've been promoted to architect. It seems like it's using the same 4 buildings, doesn't it? It's not even doing, like, a different building each time. But what we can do is we can start getting rid of this stuff. There we go. We're going to get rid of these streets. Because I'm thinking... Let's see. Let's go like... They don't have a little street that jogs, do they? But let's get... Those are right on the tracks too, aren't they? Whoops. Delete that. Where'd our train? There, it's our train. Okay, it's going really slow, isn't it? It's just coast. It's barely moving. Okay, that's actually perfect timing. So let's get our railroad crossing. Find our streets. There's our streets. A couple more. Where's the, is that the, no. There's the railroad crossing. Okay, so we're gonna go here. And then we're going to put some buildings over here. But, you know, at least you can use that. You can see what kind of things to build and stuff. And actually, let's do another intersection here. 3-way signal, 4-way signal. There we go. All right. And then we're going to put some more streets down here. And then we'll take a right turn here. See if it'll let us. There we go. And then nobody's gonna notice that. Shh. There we go. And then we can go like this. You know what we can do is we can do this instead. Let's put in... yeah, you know what? Let's do that up here too. We're going to clean this up. So this is the problem, and this is the problem. Instead of overlapping that, we'll overlap the straight pieces. Duh, right? Like that. See? Like that. Alright, why is that one... Oh, that's why. Okay. We're going to delete that. And then we're going to place... It's not that one, it's the other one. There we go. Alright, cool. See, that connects to our city streets. And then this one, we're just going to... I think we're going to embrace the jank. You know, I've been in some cities. Been in some cities that look like that. You get the street that half jogs and the building that's hanging halfway into the street. I'm looking at you like San Francisco and... Okay, let's see if we can get... Maybe we can do something like... Yeah, you know what? We'll put this in here. And then this is going to go this way. And then we'll get a 3-way. And then we'll put this on here. There we go. It's me close enough. Nobody's going to notice. All right. So we've got a bunch of buildings over there. We're gonna put a couple more over here. So let's find some big buildings. The big tall buildings. Seeing the stuff in the background and it's distracting me. Did we do that one already? We did do that one. So let's do... Or did we? That's the pointy top. Pointy top building green. We can do that. Or we can do the narrow office building. There we go. Go like this. Does that have a... That's the back. Okay. So we're going to go like this. Downtown Deco skyscraper. There we go. Alright, that looks a little bit better. And then we'll probably put some streets along this edge too. Let's get this. Go this way. Like that. The train is just inching its way along. You know there's somebody waiting at this crossing like, come on! Alright. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Okay, so we're going to take out this, and we're going to put in this, like that. There we go. See? Can't even tell. They don't have dirt road. See, we need dirt road to go to this, right? Can we paint? I think we can paint. Let's terrain. Let's paint. And we're going to paint it this. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to paint in this stuff green to make the... We're going to make the farm stand out more. We'll get this stuff painted in more green. More greenish. Greenness. There we go. See? And then we can even put like a farmer's car driving along that little dirt road. Let's see if we can do this, and then we can What is this one? What color is that? That looks even better, I think. There we go. So we're gonna have to take the trees out of there too. Let's go like this. We're gonna get the truck. There we go. There's our another red 50s pickup. The farmer's truck driving along the road. So we'll place some trees in here. Let's get some trees. Those are way on this end, aren't they? No. Let's see, we can get some trees over here. There we go. And then we're gonna get there we go. A lot better. Much better. So you even get it all crowded in there. There we go. Nice thick forest. And then I think we'll end up making a valley through here. A little bit of a valley through there. Let's get... Should we put something here? Something needs to be here, right? I don't know what though. Let's see what we've got for props. Maybe there's something that's like a park or something like that, right? We could do the loading cranes. We don't have a big freight thing here yet. That actually makes sense, doesn't it? What big... Those are the port cranes. Port container stack. That's what we'll do. We'll do some of this. And then we'll get... I don't think the crane, but we need like a warehouse or something like that, right? See if we can find the warehouses. Where are they? Those are the residential houses. I mean, we can do a factory too. Small factory or whatever, but let's get a... There we go. Warehouse. We'll spin this around. There we go. We got the warehouse with the slanted roof. Put two of these together. There we go. We got the double warehouse. We should put a crane on there or something. We'll put the port crane on there. See if we can find that again. That was... It's by the cargo containers. I'm skipping over it. Where'd it go? Where is it? Am I going too fast? There they are. Let's see if we can put one of these. There we go. Okay. Cool. So we got the loading up. I think the train has gone like 20 feet there throughout the entire episode. And then we're going to have to run this along somewhere. That's going to come out from here. So let's run that road. Let's get the road here, because then we can put stuff along the road. So we're going to start coming from this end. And then we'll go like that. Let's see, how's that go? Yeah, there we go. One more. And then we can meet this. If I can... There we go. Okay, and then that one's already... Okay, that one's already done that. Okay, so let's go like this. It looks like it's aligned. Yeah, okay. And it was kind of off in the distance. I think that's what the green is supposed to indicate. See if I put it here, it doesn't flash. Oh, it does flash green. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna come over again. Is that gonna be there? I think it's gonna be there. Let's see. This should do it. There we go. Beautiful. And then we just got to put some buildings and stuff along this. We'll put some more houses or whatever along this one. Why don't we do... Delete that. We'll do a three-way intersection. Three-way. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to do... have a cul-de-sac up here. Let's see, should we have one? No, we'll just do that right up here. Alright, and then let's put some houses. And we're going to do this. Huh. Now we'll save the yellow mansion for something else. A couple of the same. So let's get this little one. There we go. All right. And then a couple. There we go. Get this. Face it that way. There we go. Okay. So we got a few houses over here. Maybe a store or something like that. Let's see. Let's get a... There's got to be like a little corner store type thing. The corner building, whatever it's called. What is that right there? Oh, that's the engine shed. Okay. Let's try this way toward the city buildings. What is that thing? Oh, that's the town hall. There's the corner building. The corner store. There we go. Alright, and then I think what we'll do is we'll put some more trees in here. We're gonna do the pine trees. What about birch trees? No. Sequoias? No. We'll do that in a different area. Ooh, we got shrubs. What do the shrubs look like? There we go. There's some shrubs and stuff in here. Another shrubbery. All right. What do we have? Small shrubs. Okay, and then we can probably put some fences and stuff like that there too. But let's get some of these pine trees in here. We're gonna get more forest over here. That's why the town ends right there, right? Whoops. That's why the town ends right there. That's the snow pine tree. Where's the... There we go, pine tree group. Yeah, that's the right... And we'll get these crammed in here. There we go. Can we get... Yeah, we can get a group in here. There we go. And then we'll get some more pine trees. All right, and then looks like they left the one pine tree. Whoops. Not that. I didn't want to zoom in that far. There we go. All right, and then let's see if we can find the fences again. Ooh, there's a shrub group. Yeah, let's do... We're gonna do that. And then we'll find our... We gotta put our power lines across too, don't we? We'll do that next time. Because I need to find fences. There we go. Let's go like... Whoops. Like this. It's a little much. There. And then we're going to put a fence over here too. Like this. A little more. There we go. And then let's see, we'll put maybe some sheet metal fence over here. you know, protect the houses from the noise, the train noises. There. Alright, cool. That's looking way better. Looking way better. I like it. We got more of a city now. Cool. And that's going to be it for episode 6, because we are running out of time for today. We'll get on the train and run it through town next time. So yeah, join me in episode 7. We will get, I think this is starting to come together. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more of this built up, and maybe we'll put in some hills somewhere else in a new town and stuff, and try to do that. So yeah, join me in episode 7, and we'll see you then. Later.